Hello, good evening, everyone. I welcome you all to day 9 of this journey of conscious conception. And today we are going to go deep down, and this is a series where we talk about many things beyond medicines and how our mindset, our mind body soul alignment is really necessary to make this journey of conception happier, healthier for both, for the couples as well as the new life which is coming in your life. So today's topic is it's very interesting, and we are going to talk about real fertility booster today. So what is that real fertility booster? So this real fertility booster is not about any medications, or it's not about some hormonal injection or some pill. So it is something in your mind. So that real fertility booster is nothing but that trust. And today we are going to see about your mental shift from trying to trusting, and how this trying to trusting shift is going to have miraculous journey towards conception, because that is what really important to understand. Like this series is all dedicated to this understanding beyond medicines. And so I would like to tell common scenario which I come across in my clinic every single day. So when I deal with couples, they enter in my room and they keep on saying, yes doctor, we are trying and trying so hard, but still it's not happening. Now, with this question, I have started asking them, when you are saying me that you are trying and trying hard, when you think of this word trying, what exactly is the feeling in your heart? Are you feeling light in your heart, or are you feeling heavier? What exactly is that feeling? Because most of the time we really do not pay attention to what do we feel. We are so much into automated mode that we have stopped realizing about our feelings. So what is that, what you are really feeling in your heart, and what kind of emotions this trying brings out in your mind? Does it bring out like a smile, or does it bring out the stress? That is also very very important to understand, because as we were last episode of our this conscious conception journey, we were discussing that babies don't come towards pressure and fear or doubt. They will not at all come to the negative emotions, but babies would come to the positive emotions like love, peace, openness. And that is about becoming conscious about your feeling. And that's why we are here to start this movement. And the same things I have mentioned in my book, which is When the Hope Meets Science and Soul Conceives. So I would really like to create this awareness that yes, it is very important to think about your feelings. What exactly, when you are saying that you are just trying, what exactly those feelings are. So today we will learn about how we can shift this feeling from those stressful negative towards the positive ones, because this mental shift is really necessary in your conception journey. Now, what happens is, when we are saying that yes, we are trying so hard, doctor, really, I mean, the couples, they say to me that, you know, we are trying so hard. Majority of the times, almost I would say 99% of the time, that is, they are under heavy weight and they are feeling really heavy. And they have that pressure in their mind of what? They have that pressure of literally the dates, ovulation dates, ovulation calendar, every scan they are undergoing, every report that they are waiting for, also every day of the injection, that they are going through, and so every procedure that they are going through, so they are under tremendous weight of these all things. And obviously there are those, silent tears these couple they face behind a closed door. Sometimes they are open enough to, share these emotions, sometimes they are not. But as empathetic fertility consultant, I do understand what exactly is going on in their mind and what are the stories that they are telling. And that's why this is all that effort that I really feel that we should be able to make this mental shift, and it will give us miraculous result. Now what happens when the word trying itself, it is associated with that hidden anxiety or pressure, or some maybe force or strain. But now what happens is when we start trusting, maybe we start trusting in the process, we start trusting on our treating physicians and our, supporting staff, when we start trusting on that medications, and most importantly when we start trusting on our own self, because that is also very very important, that belief that yes it will happen. And when we start trusting on that divine time, that whenever it is that proper time, definitely that exact alignment will happen. And that's why I always mention that it is the conception of the soul, that is that new life will be getting attached to you. And that is what the that will happen only when you are shifting your mindset to the trust, because this trust means openness. This trust gives a welcoming feeling. This trust is surrender. And this trust means patience. And definitely, when you are operating with this peace of mind, you are operating from, that clarity in your mind, definitely you will be able to get through this journey very well. Now you must be thinking, oh, it is a kind of spiritual talk, but yes, it is along with that, most importantly, even the scientific talk as well. Why? Because it has been proven by science that whenever the positive emotions are there majority of the times, and that is the elevated or elated state of mind, even it will improve the blood flow to the reproductive organs, the hormonal imbalances they get settled, and we really get good outcome, even with the natural conceptions, or if we are undergoing certain treatments, response to the medications will be improved. And even now science has proven something called as this good state of mind has impact on expression of the genes. So even this has impact on the epigenetic science, and that is really helping us to get the desired outcome. That's why, along with the medications, along with the path you have been taking, it is really important to understand these things. Though they appear very small, but they have profound effect if we really follow it. So obviously, when we correlate this all things, and it's not that difficult to follow this, but there are so many journeys that, that are there, which I have experienced and I have seen. So I would like to tell story of one of the couple. They were trying for conception since almost 8 to 10 years, and they were in that bracket of something called as unexplained infertility. Not much age, all the reports were normal, even like, major tests like hysteroscopy, laparoscopy was done, everything was absolutely normal. And now scientifically, in all these situations, when we are taking certain steps, we are going through certain kind of procedures, simple procedures even, then we should get the result. of those parameters, something called as, they were in a book picture bracket, still we were not getting result. Now why? If when I understood their mindset, they were trying really hard, but somewhere they were failing to trust themselves. They were failing to trust the process, so that faith was lacking. And when we discussed that openly, they really understood the mindset and how it is important to work on the mindset. Of course, we worked with them. Because of the constant failures, they were not able to trust the process, and they were into only mechanical factors, like just trying, just following the dates, following the scans. Even they had tried IVF, which is the highest advanced treatment, and still, despite of all grade A embryos, all ideal scenarios, we were not able to get the result. So what is the answer? So the answer was in their mindset. And when we worked on it, they really, took some time. They worked on the mindset, and together they decided to shift their mindset from this trying harder into trusting deeper. So they really developed that trust into all the things. And believe me, miraculously, they had natural conception even after one failed IVF cycle. And yes, it is possible, because this is the nature and these are the natural journeys. Only thing that right time will come. It is not just dependent on some miracles which are outside. You are the creator of that miracle, because you are the one who is taking charge when you decide to shift this mindset. So this miracle, what I can say, the you are the magician, because once you decide, once you believe, definitely you will get the result. So, as we are in this series, we are working on different aspects of mindset, and there are enough proofs in the science that how it is interconnected. So, as I am telling, this is not just overnight that you will develop this trust. And most importantly, when the situations are favorable, when you are getting results, obviously it is very easy to have this faith or develop the trust. But the now real game changer is, even if the situation is not favorable, even if you are not able to get the result for some time, that is when you need to work on your trust. So every single time you need to check with yourself, what kind of feeling am I feeling? Is it going towards majority of the times negative, or it is going towards positive? Now there are so many practices. In every episode I keep on telling one practical tool or practice. And even in my book, I have mentioned so many practical tools. You can get the book. The link is mentioned in the description of this video, and definitely you would love it. And it is just like not just doing once; you just have to do it, continuously. So today's this tool I'm going to share. It's about it is something called as trust mantra. So there is something called as trust mantra which we need to practice. And of course, practice makes man perfect. And here we are using the power of words that we have discussed once. And these powerful words will be able to, shift our energies, and it will create that positive environment in our mind. So what we can do is, we can do that right away. We can just practice, and then the same steps you can follow every single day and practice it. So the tool is like, you can just right now also practice along with me. Just pause whatever you are doing, wherever you are. Okay, just pause and feel this moment. For that, you can just close your eyes, and this practice is very quick. It is not like you have to invest so much time into it. So you can just close your eyes just for 30 seconds and just be in this moment. Focus on your breathing with deep inhale and slow exhale. And now you can place your hand over heart gently. Just feel that support. And now you can just say these words aloud or in your mind, but you are talking to your brain. You're talking to your own self. And this is the magic mantra of the trust. And you say, I trust the timing of life. My baby will come when it's right time. You can repeat, I trust the timing of life. My baby will come when it is right time. So, till the time you feel calm, till the time you feel that positivity in your heart, till the time definitely you will feel that shift in your emotions, you can repeat this mantra. And it is actual truth that the power of this you know words will create a magic shift in your mind. So here you are inviting trust and peace in your journey. And that is really, really important because this is actual welcoming environment you are creating in your body, in your mind, in your womb. And then only real start of that implantation, what we talk about in science, but in spiritual language, real start of soul journey will happen. And that is very important because unless and until that soul conceives, the pregnancy will not go ahead well. And our aim is to nurture pregnancy such a way that we will get ultimately healthy outcome while we are going through this journey. And it's not just one day or what I can say one night journey. It is totally like say 9 months, and it starts from even before it conceives. That we know it is starting from that stage where eggs and sperms are there inside the body, and then the real things are happening, and then till the birth of the baby. So that is how it is important. And so you practice this powerful trust mantra, and believe me, this is the magical fertility booster. Trust and peace, that is really important. This mindset shift you will notice, and definitely this you can do this anytime. This small activity whenever you are feeling uncertainty, or if you are waiting for your scan in the waiting room, or maybe you are like too much anxious if certain procedure is there, you can just have a trust, invite this trust and peace in your body, and just go with it. Definitely you will see the change, and then you can share your experiences in the comment box. I would love to know that. And then in our next episode, I'm going to discuss about one more deeper concept, which is about understanding, or quantum what I can say field related to conscious conception. And it is about connecting to your baby's soul even before it conceives. And it's a wonderful concept, and definitely you would love going deeper down and understanding these journeys just beyond mechanical processes or medicine. These are wonderful happy journeys where, as the baby, you are giving birth to the baby, you are giving birth to your higher version also. And now we'll end today's session. You can just check the link in the description, which is for the pre order of this interesting book, which would definitely help you. And also, there is one link, which is our WhatsApp group, where we keep on sharing so many activities and people do it. And you will also see that change in you. And we will meet in our next episode. Till that time, have positive and healthy moments. Bye bye.